Chapter 1 of Behind the Beyond. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Behind the Beyond by Stephen Leacock. Chapter 1 Behind the Beyond. Act 1. The curtain rises, disclosing the ushers of the theatre still moving up and down the aisles. Cries of "Program! Program!" are heard. There is a buzz of brilliant conversation, illuminated with flashes of opera glasses and the rattle of expensive jewelry. Then suddenly, almost unexpectedly, in fact, just as if done, so to speak, by machinery, the lights all over the theatre, except on the stage, are extinguished. Absolute silence falls. Here and there is heard the crackle of a shirt front, but there is no other sound. In this expectant hush, a man in a check tweed suit walks on the stage. Only one man, one single man. Because if he had been accompanied by a chorus, that would have been a burlesque. If 4 citizens in togas had been with him, that would have been Shakespeare. If 2 Russian soldiers had walked after him, that would have been melodrama. But this is none of these. This is a problem play. So he steps in alone, all alone, and with that absolute finish of step, that ability to walk as if—how can one express it?—as if he were walking, that betrays the finished actor. He has, in fact, barely had time to lay down his silk hat when he is completely betrayed. You can see that he is a finished actor, finished about 15 years ago. He lays the hat, hollow side up, on the silk hat table on the stage right center, bearing north-northeast, half a point west from the red mica fire on the stage which warms the theatre. All this is done very, very quietly, very impressively. No one in the theatre has ever seen a man lay a silk hat on a table before, and so there is a breathless hush. Then he takes off his gloves, one by one, not 2 or 3 at a time, and lays them in his hat. The expectancy is almost painful. If he had thrown his gloves into the mica fire it would have been a relief, but he doesn't. The man on the stage picks up a pile of letters from the letter department of the hat table. There are a great many of these letters, because all his business correspondence, as well as his private letters, are sent here by the General Post Office. Getting his letters in this way at night, he is able to read them like lightning. Some of them he merely holds upside down for a fraction of a second. Then at last he speaks. It has become absolutely necessary, or he wouldn't do it.
So, Sao Paulo risen too? Rio Tinto down again. More be anxious? Better sell for £500,000.
Did you hear that? £500,000, and he takes it just as quietly as that. And it isn't really in the play either. Sao Paulo and Rio Tinto just come in to let you know the sort of man you're dealing with.
Lady Garthorne, dinner, Thursday the 9th. Lunch with the Ambassador, Friday the 10th.
And mind you, even this is just patter. The Ambassador doesn't come into the play either. He and Lady Gathorne are just put in to let the people in the cheaper seats know the kind of thing they're up against. Then the man steps across the stage and presses a button. A bell rings. Even before it has finished ringing, nay, just before it begins to ring, a cardboard door swings aside and a valet enters. You can tell he is a valet because he is dressed in the usual home dress of a stage valet. He says,
"Did you ring, Sir John?"
There is a rustle of programs all over the house. You can hear a buzz of voices say, "He's Sir John Trevor." They're all on to him. When the valet says, "Did you ring, Sir John?" he ought to answer, "No, I merely knocked the bell over to see how it would sound." But he misses it and doesn't say it.
Has her ladyship come home?
Yes, Sir John.
Has anyone been here?
Mr. Harding, Sir John.
Anyone else?
No, Sir John.
Very good.
The valet bows and goes
Sample complete. Ready to continue?